soon as Ashok received his monthly salary, he remembered what his 9-year-old son, Bogan, had asked for. A few days earlier, the boy had requested him to buy a cricket bat and ball. So, Ashok went to the shop to buy them. When he asked the price of the cricket bat and ball, he realized that if he bought them with this month's salary, he wouldn't be able to purchase the essential items needed for Bogan to go to school. Therefore, with the money he had set aside to buy sports items, he bought a school bag, stationery, and other necessities for Bogan's studies, and returned home. Dad must have received his salary today, so he would have bought the cricket bat and ball he promised to get for me, thought Bogan eagerly as he went near his father. But when he saw the things his father had brought, he stood silent for a moment, disappointed. Seeing his son's face and sensing his disappointment, Ashok said, "I'll buy you the toys you asked for another time." Hearing this, Bogan thought, Dad has bought only the things we really need, and accepted them happily. A few days later, Ashok left for another town on a work trip. Immediately, Bogan eagerly asked, "Dad, will you buy me a toy when you come back from the trip?" Not wanting to disappoint his son, Ashok replied, "Yes, I'll buy it for you," and left. Bogan eagerly waited, expecting the toy his father had promised to bring. But when his father returned from the trip, he had brought only the clothes Bogan needed. Seeing that there was no toy, Bogan felt disappointed. As usual, when his father said, "I'll buy what you asked for next time," he happily accepted the clothes. After that, Bogan began asking his mother, Amsha, for the things he needed. Believing that his mother, rather than his father, would get him what he wanted, he also began to respect her more. Noticing this change in his son, Ashok sadly said to his wife, "Amsha, with the small salary I earn, I'm only able to buy him the things that are truly necessary. I did this thinking that I could buy him the toys another day. But now, he doesn't respect me anymore," he said sadly. His wife replied, "When he asks you for toys, if you can buy them, say, okay. But if you can't, just tell him directly, no. If you say that, he might feel sad for a while, but he'll soon forget it. And because of that, his respect for you will only grow," she said. Instead, because you said, "I'll buy it for you," he keeps expecting you to bring the toys he asked for. When you return without buying them, he feels disappointed. As a result, the trust and respect he had for you begin to fade, she said. Hearing what his wife said, Ashok realized that, along with fulfilling our children's essential needs, we must also try to meet their wishes as much as we can.